Hi, my name is Jim. I'm a fitness coach, and over the last 5 years I've been all over the place. I've lost 170 pounds. So I thought it would be fun, in honor of losing 170 pounds, to carry 170 pounds down the trail that I have walked nearly every day. So we're going to see how far I can go, see if I can survive. Trail down and back is about 3 miles, so let's get to it. I'm like 100 yards in, and this already sucks. I can't imagine what this would have felt like years ago, but this sucks already. But we're gonna keep going. Maybe. Whew. Had to reconfigure plan of attack. And I think we're good to go now. Let's roll. We're like 200 yards now. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta lock in or something. This is killing me. We're reconfiguring again. This is really freaking hard. We got it. All right, we are literally like a quarter mile in, and this is soul crushing. Again, it's like I don't remember what it felt like on my body to be hauling an extra 170 pounds around. But I can feel it today, and just the demand on my back and my legs and my knees and my joints. Everything's like screaming out. Normally I can do this entire walk and I don't need a water bottle, but kind of crushing it already. So this is rough. Don't try this at home, kids. So we're like 2/3 of a mile. I know where the mile is. It's like just on the other side of that bridge over there. And I'm dying. Normally, this whole process has taken 30 minutes to get this far. Normally, I'm all the way down to the other end by now. So just lugging this extra weight around makes me realize how much better I feel nowadays, now that I'm not carrying all this extra weight. And I see the argument for a lot of people where it's healthy at any size, and sure, I think you can have good biomarkers and you can have good health metrics at any size, but if you're really big, I say this with all the kindness and love in my heart, if you're really big, you will feel better, leaner, and it may take some time to get there. I'm not a big believer in like crash diets. I'm not a big believer in just starving yourself to hit results. And the phrase that I always say to my clients, sustainability is success. So pick what works for you. Even if you're dropping a quarter pound a week, that's awesome. In a couple of weeks you'll be down a pound. A couple weeks after that, 2 pounds, and then those things stack up. But I feel like trash right now. I feel terrible. I'm exhausted. My knees hurt. And we got like another 2 miles and change to go, so let's get it. I don't know why I did this to myself. It's fun, but I hate everything right now. I'm enjoying it. I can quit any time. This is so freaking hard. What a challenge. Moving so slow. My Apple Watch is asking me if I'm done yet. According to this, my pace is a 42.5 minute mile. which is not great. But we're gonna keep after it. The bridge is right there. Just beyond that's a mile. So I just kind of one foot in front of the other. I think that's exactly how the weight loss journey can go sometimes, is like it's just one foot in front of the other. You know, I can't focus on, oh, I gotta lose this much. You can set that goal, that's cool. But taking the time to sit there and reflect and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this week. I'm gonna make the right choice today. I'm gonna do the workout today. I'm not gonna skip my cardio today. I'm gonna make the right food choice today for this meal, for the snack, whatever. One foot in front of the other, one step at a time. So, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Keep going. This is really freaking rough. It's humbling, you know. I'd be down at the Pride sipping on a cup of coffee right now if I wasn't dragging all this. So it's just taking the time. It's kind of nice because I'm taking in the surroundings a little bit more in between me hating everything, questioning my life decisions, why I did this. But we press on. I'd take a couple minutes here to breathe. Right now, we're about 38 minutes. Just about a mile. So, we're not quite halfway there yet. Let's keep going. I'm really looking forward to that Gatorade. This is absolutely kicking my butt. I don't think I'm gonna make it back. I'm gonna make it to the end of this trail. You can see where we stopped last. Not all that far back. You know, maybe 150 yards. And again, I am cooked. My low back, my shoulders, my chest, my heart rate at one point was shot all the way up to 156. Right now it's down a little lower at 118, which is about where I want to keep it on my regular cardio. This is brutal. We're almost there. I'm gonna power through the end, see how I feel at the end, see if I'm alive. But I think also we're about to get downpoured on. I don't want that. Nobody got time for that. Not today. We're like right around the corner. We gotta shoot up around. And bang a left, bang a right. My brain's not even working anymore. So we made it about another 100 yards. But I see if I can keep powering through these 100-yard stretches. We'll be there soon. So again, just like your weight loss journey, as you're moving forward, you gotta do it in little bursts sometimes. Some days you're gonna have motivation. When you don't have the motivation, replace it with discipline. And use that discipline to keep powering forward, doing the things even when you don't feel like doing the things. Tracking your food, getting your protein, getting your steps, all that. So There's sections where I just want to turn around and quit, but at this point I'm close. I've made progress. I'm not gonna stop. I think we actually burst one of the bags in here. There's a water bladder to add some of that extra weight. So honestly, by the time we get down there, this might not be 170 pounds anymore. I don't know what it's gonna weigh by the end. Still, like a good amount of weight. Like it's gonna be 130 pounds that I'm still hauling at the very least. But like I said, my keister has been absolutely whooped on this. So I'm gonna take a seat and breathe for a minute. Temperature's dropping, so I know that rain's about to hit us hard. And I think I just felt a little bit of my face, so I might not have time to rest. I might just need to power through and go. But we're almost there. All right, David was my cameraman. He had to take off. But look, I got all this left. But this is how far I've come. Again, we sprung a leak, so we're losing some weight here. That's a good thing in my opinion, because right now I'm cooked. My legs, my back, everything. I already said it a bunch of times, but I am absolutely toasted. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep powering through. I'm not having fun anymore. I am aggressively losing water now. So I think I may have to count this as a mission failure. It definitely will be, because I'm not freaking dragging this all the way back. Made it a little bit further. Whew. This has been tough, but it kind of gives me something new that I want to work towards. I think I want to try this again, maybe a few weeks, a few months. We'll see. Right now I have 350 calories in me for the day, so I don't have much juice in the tank. Maybe on a day where I have a little bit more time in the afternoon and I'm a little bit more carved up, have a little bit more fuel in me. Yeah, that's looking real bad right there. I think I may have burst the bladder. Oopsie. Made it like another 150 yards or so. I'm still dying. My heart rate's clocking in like 130 right now. I took the pack off for a minute so I could breathe. I might puke. Maybe that's all I needed, I don't know. But the reality of things is, it doesn't have to be this intense. It doesn't have to be this hard. There's so many influencers and fitness gurus out there. I'm doing the quotation marks with my hands, but I don't have the energy to get my hand up here. You know, there's so many fitness people who push this idea of like, oh, you gotta go hard. To an extent, yes, you do have to train hard if you want results. If you want a good physique, you have to train hard. And you should train intentionally. Everything that you're doing, if you have a goal, you're working towards that goal and you should put your mind to it. But things don't have to be this hard. You don't have to drag 170 pounds a mile and a half. It's not that difficult. It doesn't have to be. You can make it that difficult if you like it that difficult, and cool, do what works for you, but this is not, como se dice in English, not a good time. So, back to it. End of the trail's right there. I made it this far. Many, many breaks. I can power through this right around the corner. Last little oomph, and we got it in there. All right. That's it. 40 pounds. Here's 10. Oh, I feel like a new man. Mile and a half. like I said, I took breaks. It wasn't easy. There was definitely points where I was like, we're done. I was like, I'm not going any further. And the whole time through this video, I've been comparing it to a weight loss journey because I think it's so applicable. You know, really, I got no blood in my brain right now. Really, like along the way, you're gonna need to take breaks. You're gonna need to take your time. You're gonna need to rest. And sometimes you're gonna need to like see a little bit of progress and be able to look back and see, okay, well, I was at that pole, now I'm here. I was here, now I'm here. And being able to have those little mile markers that are like visuals are awesome. They're super helpful. So, I don't remember if I said this at the beginning of the video, but obviously I'm wearing super baggy clothes, and the reason is, this is one of the first workout outfits that I had. And this is like the last one that I had. I have one other t-shirt that I still wear, but I felt like it was fitting to squeeze into this. So, you know, thanks for coming along on this journey. If you like the long form content, I'm happy to do more. I had a terrible time doing this whole thing, but if you want more, I'll come up with more long form stuff. So, bye for now.